Hey, so it's Mrs. Flores. Um, I asked a girl at church what her name was, and I had never heard anybody say this before. She goes, "Do you want my birth name or my God given?" And I was like, "God given," and so it made me wonder what's the difference. And I pondered it, and I believe my God given was Mandy, because God gifted me to be a blessing to everyone. And so this is more of not a coming out video. I mean, I definitely have to work on my what would it be called? Not a confession, my story. It's a long one. But basically, I have some of you guys, I have lots of fans that know me as Mandy Flores. Obviously, Mandy's not my real name. And if you do figure out what my real name is, I just appreciate that you just don't plaster all over the internet. Please respect my privacy and my family's privacy. Thank you. So, the question I'm being asked, and I'm going to go ahead and answer it right now, is, are you quitting the industry? And that's complicated because what do you mean by industry? I am spread out in the industry. So I'm going to answer another question that is going to tie into that one is, are you making any more porn videos? And the answer is no. I'm done sharing my bedroom life with the public. It just is not necessary anymore. I started out really just my husband, which was my boyfriend at the time, is a very good photographer, and I have always been his muse. And it's kind of like baby steps. When you choose to take your picture, and then you play with that, and then, oh, let's do this, and you go that way, and it just kind of, I got led off my path a little bit. But then sometimes I wonder, maybe God allowed it because my outreach now is pretty wide. If you guys are interested in following, what I'm going to be doing next, which I don't really know. So no more new porn. The only reason a lot of people know about me is because of me trying to fight piracy on some videos that my husband and I made, all originally custom. So in a way, we thought of ourselves as producers. I'm an actress, story writers, and that's kind of how that happened. And what turned out to be custom and maybe a few sales turned out to be 500 million views. That's crazy. But when they say something goes on the internet and it can go viral, it does. And so be careful, people, what you put on the internet, because you could be labeled as a porn star because of it. But industry is an art. So I will continue to model clothed bikini. I have a company that loves for me to model their bikinis. I model shoes. What you guys do with my pictures is your own prerogative on your own time, and I don't need to know about it. Keep that to yourselves. Thank you. I mean, obviously, as I went down the road, I got a little bit more interactive, as in, okay, just never mind. You guys know what I'm talking about. Again, just kind of getting swayed in the wrong direction, but I learned a lot along the way. I learned how to do things the right way, or trying to do the right thing the right way by doing sometimes the wrong way and the right way. I want to be an outreach basically I want my story to be an inspiration to anyone involved, because I'm on both sides of it. I'm on the model side. I'm on the camera director side. I'm on, you know, the guys who have a porn addiction side, and really being able, all these years, being able to talk to the customers. And really, I think I've helped more than I've hurt, but that's, excuse me, I don't really know. I hope so. So, what was I saying? Because the camera turned off. Anyways, so my testimony is complicated, but I wanted to answer the question on, am I quitting the industry? Depends on what you mean. Because I started out as just, you know, my husband is a great photographer and I'm a muse. So, you know, he creates beautiful photos. And, you know, he wants to maybe do weddings someday. And I know that he would do an awesome job, and I would love to help him with that. My best friend needed a video done for a scholarship submission, and because of my skills in videography, I was able to help her win a $10,000 scholarship. So I've learned along the way, just got off track. So I thank the Lord every day for the past 6 months for kind of waking me up, because I was about to make some pretty bad decisions. So, you know, when that little voice in your head keeps on kind of nagging at you, and you know, you keep on turning to alcohol a little more, just to be happy, and be okay with what you're doing, you should kind of sit back and maybe take a look at what direction you're heading. Or you're completely fine with what you're doing, and that's the thing, is opinions are not facts. And what I think is good for me, don't project that on you, ever. Because God gave me a beautiful gift of, I don't judge anyone. And so you want to talk to me, you want to follow me, you know, respect me. That's all I ask, because I pay forward respect. So, you know, it'd be nice to get some back. And what else? Yeah, just follow me on this amazing journey I'm on. Every day it gets a little bit clearer. My path gets a little easier when you just kind of submit. And it's a funny word to use, is submit is a choice that I make every day. And, you know, every day is getting a little bit more beautiful and beautiful, as I realize that struggles that I went through for a long time have always just been a blessing in disguise, and I just want to be a blessing for everyone, because to do that is a blessing back, believe me. So I think that's it for now. Yeah. So God bless, and be loved, and stay happy. All right. Bye.